Thanks for coming and listening. Last time I'd sing a song that I'd written that was about President Joe Biden. This time I have a song that I would like to dedicate to Governor Whitmer. I ain't got a nickel to call mine. Governor Whitmer and the state of Michigan combined. They've taken all my bread. They've left me here for dead. I ain't even got a lousy dime. Who the hell wants money when there ain't none to be had? It don't make the good times better, don't make the hard times bad. Well, you find out who your friends are. You ain't got a dime, just trying to make the best of these hard times. Got 15 cars and can't afford the gas. We got a horse, but how long can she last? My manager's enraged, my banker stands there dazed. Funny how the money goes so fast. Who the hell wants money when there ain't none to be had? It don't make the good times better, don't make the hard times bad. Well, you find out who your friends are when you ain't got a dime, just trying to make the best of these hard times. We are broke, but we've been broke before. Being broke don't scare us anymore. My dad is broke and Grandpa too, but I'm here to sing for you. We are gonna make it through for sure. Who the hell wants money when there ain't none to be had? It don't make the good times better, don't make the hard times bad. Well, you find out who your friends are when you ain't got a dime, just trying to make the best of these hard times. Just trying to make the best of these hard times. That's what I was missing right there. Now I got the right key. Sitting here waiting in Talladega County Jail. I'm hoping she's not so mad that she doesn't even pay my bail. If I was her, I'm not so sure I wouldn't keep on moving down the trail. Sitting here waiting in Talladega County Jail. Get one phone call, 2 Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever get out on that highway again, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. No, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. Got a lump on my head and a boot print on my chest. With the guys in here they call the Talladega County lie detector test. Well, I did my best, but you might have guessed it's a pretty tough test not to fail. Sitting here waiting in Talladega County Jail. Get one phone call, 2 Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever get out on that highway again, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. No, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. It all started when I had a little trouble with a guy with a highway crew. That lying son of a gun told them some things that I didn't even do. Came running for me down the 101, lights are flashing on my tail. I'm sitting here waiting in Talladega County Jail. Get one phone call, 2 Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever get out on that highway again, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. No, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. sitting here waiting in Talladega County Jail. And I'm still hoping she's not so mad that she doesn't even pay my bill. We're coming down on vacation, gonna leave on probation, gonna have to send all my money through the mail. I get one phone call, 2 Tylenol, 4 cold gray walls closing in. If I ever get out on that highway again, I ain't ever going back to Talladega County. No, ain't ever going back to Talladega County. Here's a song. He was just like you, and he was just like me. Had his elbow out the window and he's rolling free. In the blink of an eye, in the shift into low, in the middle of Proud Mary left Barker Road. He saw the moments of his life pass before his eyes. Every sin he'd ever sinned the day he was baptized. He saw his mother and his father, beautiful and young, and every girl he'd ever kissed, especially that one, Kathy. He was just like you, and he was just like me. Had his elbow out the window and he's rolling free. In the blink of an eye, in the shift into low, in the middle of Proud Mary left Barker Road. He saw a long dark tunnel with a beautiful light. He didn't know where he was, but he knew he felt all right. He saw a wreck on the highway, way down below. He was somewhere between body and soul. He was just like you, and he was just like me. Had his elbow out the window and he's rolling free. In the blink of an eye, in the shift into low, in the middle of Proud Mary left Barker Road. His mama, she was at the ironing board, and his daddy was at the mill. They both stopped what they were doing. They both felt a chill. Said his mama, she was at the ironing board, and his daddy was at the mill. They both stopped what they were doing. They both felt a chill. He was just like you, and he was just like me. Had his elbow out the window and he's rolling free. In the blink of an eye, in the shift into low, in the middle of Proud Mary left Barker Road. In the blink of an eye, in the shift into low, in the middle of Proud Mary left Barker Road. In the middle of Proud Mary left Barker Road. We still love you, Chris. Thanks. Last night I had the strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. I dreamed I saw a mighty room, and the room was filled with men, and the papers they were signing said they'd never fight again. And when the papers were all signed and 1,000,000 copies made, they all joined hands and bowed their heads, and grateful prayers were prayed. And the people in the streets below were dancing round and round, and guns and swords and uniforms were scattered on the ground. Last night I had the strangest dream I'd ever dreamed before. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. I dreamed the world had all agreed to put an end to war. Good night, pleasant dreams.